My name is Maria Scheuring, and I'm running for Town Council of Smithtown. I've been a resident of Smithtown for approximately 17 years. My two sons attend Smithtown High School, and my daughter graduated from Smithtown West 2 years ago. I'm an attorney. My law office is also here in Smithtown, and I just opened another law office in Patchogue. I graduated from Fordham Law School, and I've been practicing as an attorney for 25 years. I concentrate in the areas of matrimonial law, family law, guardianship, general litigation, landlord-tenant, and insurance and music law. I'm a member of the executive board of the director of the Chamber of Commerce and chairperson for the Alive After 5 Festival in Patchogue. I'm also the vice president of Smithtown Friends of Music that promotes and supports music programs in the Smithtown schools. I've worked at Musicology Performance Center in Smithtown as well. I am a pro bono attorney for Nassau Suffolk Law Services, an assigned counsel for family court in Allegheny County, and an assigned counsel and a certified guardian and fiduciary through New York State. I'm an adjunct philosophy professor with a concentration in ethics, and I've taught at St. Joseph's University in Patchogue for the past 5 years, and at Farmingdale State College for the last year. I'm a certified diversity, equity, inclusion, and social justice professor as well. So I decided to run for town council in Smithtown because, as we know, as you may know, I had ran for town supervisor 2 years ago. It's now been 2 years and nothing has changed. The damage that is happening to our towns is despicable, and we have to stop it before it becomes irreversible. In the downtowns of our hamlets, small businesses continue to close their doors, leaving vacant storefronts on our main streets. I am now standing behind Coronet Music Store, which has been closed for over 10 years, and it's been an empty storefront on our main street in Smithtown for that long. This current government has done nothing to change that. 5 years ago, this town board inherited $17 million in the bank. Taxes that were flat or going down and no debt to speak of. But since then, they've given themselves massive raises. They've hired their friends and their families. They took out millions and millions in new debt. They spent tens of millions in stimulus funding. And now they say they're broke. They're paving fewer miles of road this year, and we will surely be facing a fiscal crisis next year. And after 2 years, Callahan's Beach is still closed, with no excuses, nowhere for families to go during this last heat wave. They've rolled out the red carpet for developers and greenlit every bad deal that comes their way to increase traffic and your dirty drinking water. They say they need it for the revenue. They're inviting toxic ash into our town, putting our children's health at risk because they say they need the money. When Pat Vecchio was supervisor just a few years ago, he didn't need this money to make Smithtown's ends meet. He lowered your taxes, or he kept them at 0% increase. These people have spent like drunken sailors on themselves and their cronies, and now Smithtown is broke. It's time to cut off the credit cards and resolve fiscal sanity to Smithtown. Smithtown has hit its debt ceiling. These guys don't know the meaning of the word no. I'm running to fix our budget, to trim the fat, and to get us back on track. 2 years after they finished the sewer pipe under Lake Avenue in St. James, there's still no real plan or even a solid timeline for sewage treatment plant or any solution to our sewers. All of this while our Republican-led county legislator just voted last week against any measure for clean water to be a priority in Suffolk County. The current town board members have given themselves 22% raises, raised our taxes, and in the same sentence admitted they now don't have enough money to fix our crumbling roads. 2 years later, there are still no plans to try to ease congestion on our main streets. Nothing has changed in the 2 years that Ed Wareheim has been reelected, except more backroom deals, more empty storefronts, and less money in the pockets of every Smithtown resident. If I'm elected to your town council, I pledge I'll make transparency a priority. I'll work to create a budget that keeps money in our pockets while helping to relieve traffic congestion, revitalize downtown, create incentives for landlords to rent the empty storefronts, and to push a more rapid timeline for our sewers. We're sick of it and we need a change. So that's why I decided to run. And I believe we have such a strong slate, with Sarah Tully also running for town council, Amy Fortunato for receiver of taxes, and Bill Holst for town clerk. We have such a wonderful chance at taking Smithtown forward. I thank you for your help, and I look forward to meeting and hearing the concerns of every one of the residents of Smithtown. Thank you.